Hello and welcome along. Today we're back on Lone Oak Farm. We're going to be taking the 7R out, which is a tractor we seem to use an awful lot on this farm. I actually think of dropping the rear twins off a little bit and using it without those for a bit. We got the auto stack Asus, and this is the standard one in game. We're going to be using this today to go and pick up some hay bales. So without further ado, let's get the door open. Jump in, close it behind us, and get moving. Let's pull the steering wheel up to us. There we go. Perfect. And off we go. So, yeah, with the number of bales that we have to pick on this farm, and the fact that we're using a wheel loader as our main... oh, no, we cannot do that. Let's go out the other door. And the fact we're using a wheel loader as our main piece of loading equipment around here, we need to use the auto stacker because, yeah, it is a large number of bales, and it is one of those things where, yes, we could stack them on a bale trailer, but it would take an awful lot of work. I mean, that is our field full of hay bales. If you're wondering how we went from having a field of half-cut grass to having a field full of hay bales, that was all done on the live stream from last Friday. So I activate this, there we go. So we're going to take these straight to our barn and get them stacked immediately in there. I did at one point have, there should be, I don't know if I bought it or not. I might get it and get it delivered quickly. I believe I've got an auto stacker front weight that pushes, or a bale pusher basically. Don't seem to have bought it, so let's get that quickly before I get too far into this job. So that should be under weights, I believe. If not, it'll be under MISC. Let's see, is it here? Oh, no, I don't seem to have it. Okay, we'll continue on without it for now. If I can find it later, then I will. But that would have been quite useful here, especially for bales like this, because the trouble is, with this bale now, what I have to do is I have to come in from an angle and do that. There we go. But this should be a fairly quick, nice and easy job with this. As long as I'm not hitting. That's my other worry is. Let's have a look at that quickly because I am slightly concerned. Yeah, we need to go and take these jewels off because that is not the most realistic thing. So we're going to go and take these jewels. What we'll do is we'll actually leave this here. But yeah, I can't continue with that. That's just silly. So we're going to take the dual wheels off this, and once we've done that, we can get on with this. But having it in a situation where we still have a wide tire on this that's going to clip bales when they try to go into the auto stacker is not a wise one. And as I said at the beginning, I was very much considering taking that off. So in the interest of realism, we're going to go and get rid of that. Door open while I drive in. It is. This is an evening job we're doing, but I don't really want to leave the bales out overnight. When using seasons, that tends to diminish the bales. So standard. There we go. Alright, it's dropped its weight as well, so we will collect the weight back up, start her up, close the door, and away we go. There we are. We now are nicely set up. Yeah, that would be the way we were doing this a moment ago. Would not have worked at all. They do have a complete requirement that, yeah, we not be running dual wheels while we're trying to use this auto stacker. Doesn't go out wide enough. Still a little bit worried about the, because it's an American tractor, we still have those. But I think we should be alright. Yeah, they do intrude in a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we'll be okay with that. So, away we go again. Yeah, now I'm less worried that it's clipping the dual wheels. Works much better. And much more realistically like this. There we go. Yeah, we will have the first 16 bales collected up in no time at this rate. Ooh. And it is loading them really quite quickly and really quite nicely. I don't know how, but we have a lot of bales on this field. I have a distinct feeling that this may be something we're doing later on, or that I continue to do after this video. It's they are placed far enough apart at the speeds we're going to for me to easily collect them up, which is quite nice. I mean, it's not very often that I've had that before using a bale stacker, where I can actually drive between the bales and have them picking up at a reasonable rate like this. I don't think I am. I'll be able to get around. Yeah, I can get around. There we go. 2 more bales, so I might as well pick them from this side of the field. There's one. Right, and then we'll grab this one on the way out as well. It's on its side, but it should right itself as it goes in. There we go. So that is 16. So we want to fold up our bale stacker. I don't want to get the wrong one here. There we go. This is good as it closed it up. Wait, it didn't just close the thing, it did turn the whole thing off. But that's alright. Right, we are going to go and put these in the shed down by where our wheel loader is. And it's basically, yeah, it's basically that. It's how many bales do we have is the big question today. Because at the time, I kind of lost count. 16 bales high, we should be alright in here. There we go. Please get under the roof, otherwise I've got to bring you back down. No, we won't get under the roof. Okay, so I need to work out abort, definitely. Then we'll reverse in and we will get the auto unloading working side instead. But that might cause an issue the more bales we get in here, to be honest. Because obviously if we don't, I'm hoping it's just that first bit of roof it clips. Otherwise, yeah, we are going to have issues. Right. So, let's unload bales. The other problem I've got is that, yeah, it is really that first bit, but I can't get too deeply into here because of the actual collector itself. Because there's no way for me to fold that up. So that is as far as I can go to unload the bales. So that is how far we will go. course, the unload. I didn't mean to do that. Right, do that. And again. There we go. So how far forward are we in that? How much space can we not use because of the unloading setup? There's about a stack's worth of space in there, unfortunately. But it would get quite tight there anyway. So I'm not too worried. I'm hoping we've not got that many stacks. But we shall see. So let's get this back down. Yeah, bring it back down, and away we go. It can take some really big barns to use this auto stacker with. And I've seen a lot of people actually storing the bales in the main barn instead. But even there, I think the auto stacker is going to give us an issue. It's still going to be a bit high. So I'm wondering if a lot of people just sort of use the auto stacker to get to the edge of the field and then stack up after that onto bale trailers. That is something that wouldn't surprise me at all. Whoa, don't want to do that yet. Want to get to the side of the bale. So I think we're probably in this video we might get 3 stacks done, which would be 40 odd bales. What, 16, 32, yeah, 40. I think that's, oh, my 16 times table is not great. Get this collected up, see how quickly we can get these sorted. It does go in there quite nicely without clipping that bit that American tractors seem to stick out. I understand the reasons for that extra bit. You know, it's so you can easily add in. But we avoid it, then we're all good. Dark on that side. It is getting, as I said earlier, it's getting late in the day. It's 8 o'clock in the evening now on Lono. But it is a day when we want to get these in before night falls, and we should be able to do that. There's nothing that should prevent that at all. There we go. And again. Excellent. So this is always a great way to collect up bales fast. Always a great way to reduce the amount of time it takes to do this. Obviously, it's not. It's quite a relaxing thing to do. Not quite as relaxing as bale stacking, I find, but it is still a very nice, relaxing thing to do. Nice and easy, just driving around the field collecting up the bales. But I do like to try and get them lined up as well as I can. Right, there we go. That is that. We'll turn that off as we head back to the main farm. We're clearing a big chunk of this really quickly, and yeah, we should have it done in a decent time. So what will be coming up on Lone Oak Farm? We need to. So we're going to be doing a lot of work with fertilizing as we go into the summer, because we only have 2 fields of crop. And so summer we'll probably end up skipping through fairly quickly, We want to do another cut of grass at the end of the summer. So we need to get 2 fertilizations each for our grass fields. And then come autumn, we want to get our 2 harvests done. Which is, yeah, a fair amount of work. So that's the thing with this. It's not a huge amount of work. For the days we have. It's just that the fields are huge. There we go. Let's clear that roof before I go any further. Oh, no. Oh, which I kind of have not done. Yeah, we need to abort this, I think. Oh no, we are okay. Because our trailer is way too far over to the right. I need to be able to get at I need to be able to get at the stack of straw bales. We can only pull so far forwards. That's the trouble with the restrictions from this roof. And I don't want to knock over the entire stack of bales behind it either. It's as far forward as I can go. It's a lot of manoeuvring to get this in the right place. Right, that I think will do. Let's check where we are. Can we go any further back? We can go a smidge further back, so I'm going to do that. That. Okay, now we're overlapping, so forward slightly. I think we're going to have to put the next set in a in the next shed. I think that's going to be easier on us. Trying to doing some stacking with the yeah, in the shed next door should work better, I think. And maybe I think when we come to do the straw bales off the wheat field, that's exactly what we'll do. We'll put them in the shed next door, just so that it means that everything still has easy access. Right, we do not have that down, so let's start her up again, and we'll take from this side of the field this time. But yeah, it is working very well at this, other than the fact that I'm having a little bit of trouble getting stuff into the shed. And that is partly because of how I've got it set up in the first place. Alright, let's go and take this one. Come back for those M2 in a minute. There we go, loading them up. Working very nicely doing it. This one here gives us a nice angle to get to the next one. It is where we are collecting them up quickly and getting them back quickly, and this is going to be a fantastic amount of food for our cows. And this is awesome amount of food for our cows. Also a bit of food for our sheep, but our sheep do have a whole load of hay bales already up at their farm. that are going to last them a long while. In fact, they've got one sitting on their feed trough at the moment that needs breaking up. You can see the sunset. Lone Oak Farm's absolutely glorious sunset is creeping in there. And that is that 16 bales? That is 16 bales. So back we go. I think if we're lucky, we might get one more load off here before I end today. Yeah. And then as we go into summer, we will be doing some spraying. I need to do. I'm trying to think actually whether we actually need to spray. I know the soybeans needs at least 2 more sprays. I think the wheat may only need 1 more spray. So yeah, I think early summer we're probably gonna get that out of the way quickly. The grass definitely needs a load of stuff. The trouble is, I don't think we have enough. I don't think we've built back up enough slurry to do the grass again. I think it's going to be next year before we can put slurry on the fields again. Forgetting this isn't a role play. I don't necessarily have to be in cab. I prefer it. I very much prefer being in cab these days. But yeah. Wow. The trouble is, my culti-plough is kind of in the way for where I want it to be. Trying not to hit that at the same time as get myself straight into here, which is not working. Got it. Still love it. Even 2 years into the game, still absolutely loving the sound of the gravel in this game. Absolutely amazing. Here we go. Move slightly as we go. Right, so this is the last stack we can put in here. I think I'm going to have to rearrange. Ooh, okay. Stop there. And stop there. Oh, no. Oh. I thought that was about to go very, very horribly wrong. Yeah, we cannot stack anymore in there. I think it is going to be a case of bringing the stacks around here. In order to get things properly stacked in future, I'm going to have to bring the stacks around here and then restack them into the barn. That is the only way I can think of doing it, really. We've actually come up to 25 minutes. I don't want to do this job too long because I don't wish to get too repetitive. So what I think I will do is I will get this finished off camera, and basically all that means, or that means that all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.